Oh, where's my board? Where's my board at? There's my board. I felt naked. Happy Monday. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, you're welcome. Hi guys, hi. If you don't know me, hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. So on my lives, I do free intuitive healing for the collective. You should knock up. You do not need to message of where this healing is going. You can just sit back, relax, enjoy. If you wanted to work with me one-on-one during the live, it's $25 to connect to a loved one, $30 for healing. And that's the one-on-one healing. I know, March. New month. What's up, Boston? Cassie, how'd you do on your writing last time? Like, we talked and you did that reading and then it was like, quick, go. How did it work? It was like, get to it. Yay! Oh my God, that had to feel so good. Yay! Like, beginning, I don't know what it was. It was like, I felt like with my book that I could get the beginning and the end, and the middle was like, I would find this flow state, but then I was like, I would pause and be like, wait, and I would start overthinking it. Good. That's so awesome. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Your dad was like, I'm just gonna, you know, the little TikTok like voice meme thing or whatever that comes in, like, I'm just gonna scooch in right here. I feel like that was your dad with that last thing. He's like, excuse me, I'm just gonna scooch in right here. Right? Because didn't he come to me before, like, you wanted reading or healing or anything? And I was like, I think your dad's here and he's saying this. Which that doesn't often happen. I love it. Still, like, being a dad, like, dad moment, like, where he had to, like, you know, tell you what's up. You know, it's funny because my dad's here and I went to go into a meditation and both of his parents passed, which are my grandparents. and I go into a meditation, and his mom, who like never comes to me, and usually when I'm in a meditation, guys, like spirit does not bother me. So I go to relax, and my Nana, who is his mom, was like, tell my little Jimmy I said hello. And I'm like, all right, Nana. And it's funny because she never connects with me. Like, she's like, my Nana is typical in life as she is in past. Like, my Nana does my Nana. Like, it's like her, she does her own thing. And so it was so funny. So I shared that with my dad, him believing in me or not. Like, I've never really asked him. I just tell him, I'm like, this is what I got today, Dad. And he might be like, okay, you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But I think he loves and supports me just all the same. But does he believe it 1,000%? I don't know. But he said that does sound like her when I told him. Which was cute. Yeah. So I feel like I haven't been on for a while. Sunday I took off. And today I'm here. Tonight I'm not going to be on. So I have like a limited schedule, guys. So anytime you want to work with me, definitely hit me up. Otherwise, my schedule is going to be a little bit variable right now. And I'm trying to get my classes in. It's that divine protection that I always have, that I put around all my videos, that it's for you to stay in a safe space. My husband's asking me a question. Give me a hold, please. Hi. I was answering. My husband's like, are you on a live? Because I called him earlier, so he's probably he's at work. Anybody up north getting out of that deep, deep snow that you guys got? Digging out? Oh, good. Good. Oh, take every little bit of it while you can. I know it all too well. Well, until now I moved, but before, it was horrible. And I think my sister-in-law is going through it. She has seasonal depression. What's up, Mel? Definitely tap that screen. Hit that follow button, guys, if you don't already follow me. If you don't know who I am. Hi, my name's Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. Look, I did a heart shape. This is free intuitive healing for the collective. You do not need to ask me where the healing is going. It's just going to go to where it needs to. So you can sit back, relax, enjoy. If you wanted to work with me one-on-one during the live, I would be so honored. It's $25 to connect to a loved one, $30 for healing. And a yawn. I felt it coming. I was recording one of my classes earlier, and my neighbor is cutting down some trees. But thankfully, I don't really hear it in the playback, but I do apologize because I'm like, this is the only time that I could record this course, guys. So you have to apologize if you hear the chainsaw in the background. But it doesn't sound. I didn't hear it on the playback, so that's pretty good. Trying to get all the things in. I have to do a couple of podcast episodes, some ASMR episodes. Shinaka. Spiritual Connections by Joelle podcast. It's on wherever you listen to podcasts. Hi. But I think my last episode is next week, and I have to play some catch up. Or that's okay. It's all Spiritual Connections by Joelle. You can watch it on YouTube where I video record and talk, or it's or you can listen to the audio. I do all different things. I've started with it doing medium readings. And then I was like, you know what? I was having trouble even pulling. I mean, I do free medium readings for these podcasts, but I was just having trouble pulling people. So then I was like, I'm just going to talk about stuff spiritual. And so then my podcast started becoming smaller, like shorter time frame, and just talking about all things spiritual. And so I've interviewed a few people. Other mediums. I interviewed my husband to have him tell his like paranormal activities and spiritual activities. It's so funny because the day that I interviewed him, he was growing a mustache, and he doesn't normally grow a mustache. Hey Joel. And so that was funny that's like permanently out there. And he was so tired because he's a firefighter and he just got off shift and he was like super, super tired. So religious is the praction or practice. Jason Walker is asking on YouTube. So religious is the praction or practice, he's asking. I'm not sure what you're asking me, Jason. So intuitive healing is kind of like Reiki. It's using universal energy, which I always say is God's energy. So you can believe if it's religious or not. I do not force anything on anybody for whatever it is, but I definitely talk about God, and I definitely talk about source. Like, that does not bother me. I love God very much. I have my own beliefs and faiths, but I don't put that on anybody else for believing whatever their faith or belief. Thank you. Hi, Gail. So my list is open, guys, if anybody's interested in working with me one-on-one on the live today. I had a few people ask with my other lives that they couldn't catch me. Morning. So yeah, we'll see if they pop on. Oh, you're so very welcome, Jason. Thank you for being kind about it. I was waiting to see if it was gonna go, if we were gonna get hairy about it, or if it was gonna be like super relaxed. Because you never know. People ask me all sorts of things. Anyway, I'm definitely gonna yawn today. Oh, Jason, that's so nice. Jason says he needs so much, which I think that is his kindness, so thank you for the kindness for it. You're so sweet, of course. That's one of the biggest lessons that we can do here as a soul, you know, share kindness with all. Hi guys, definitely tap that screen, hit that follow button if you don't follow me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Oh guys, just a heads up too, you gotta be careful. We talked about this last time, that I found 7 other scamming accounts that are taking my profile, my videos, and using my title, all my stuff, and I don't know if they're asking people for payment. I don't know what they're doing, but they're scamming, obviously. So know that I will never reach out to you. Know that I I only will answer you if you reach out to me. And I will never say, oh, you know, you have an evil spirit on you. None of that. You know, I don't do any of that. So be very, very cautious and watch out for the, and I do have a backup account. Now my backup account says backup account. But this is my main account. The backup account is just in case I have something go on. My friend who had like 70,000 followers, her TikTok got closed saying that she was a scammer, even though she's not. I was like, man, how do I validate and help for you? The poor thing. Hi. I love that. The sun, beach, diamond. Done. I'm like, can I manifest that this weekend? Actually, I am going Sunday too. I leave for my cruise on Sunday. Thank you guys for tapping that screen. Making sure my mic was on for YouTube and Facebook. I was like, how stupid would I be if I signed up and didn't get my mic on for, oh goodness. Oh, what's up, Andy? Is the bomb everybody? Ask one-on-one if you can. What? Wait, what is it? I guess I'm confused about the question. Is it something with Iran? And that's going to be anything psychic led, which I don't really do, guys. And that's like a premonition kind of thing, which I kind of don't really do as well. Can you rephrase it? I didn't really understand the question, but if it is having to do with Iran and bombing us or something like that, I'm not really gonna tiptoe in that genre. Can you release? Yes, I can. And it's not. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. Joelle is the bomb. Got it. That was so funny, guys. Listen, I've been asked some strange things to do, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna touch the whole Iran thing. Oh my gosh, well, thank you. Good, I'm so glad. And he was saying he had a one-on-one session with me. Yes, we had a one-on-one session. He had his second intuitive healing with me, so and yes, I can help you with your anxiety. So what I was trying to explain is that intuitive healing, as an intuitive healer, I am not the healer. Just like anybody who says that they're a healer or like does Reiki or anything like that, it is your body that is doing the healing. It is beautiful and magnificent in itself that it can heal itself. But you, like, my job is to remind it that it can do that and to clear any blockages or things like that to help you move through whatever it is. I'll give you messages or downloads that I get with your body that is trying to tell me in this quick session, like 5 to 10 minutes. That's so funny that I thought. Like I ran. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. Has that not been on everybody else's mind though? Like I don't really watch the news much because I just can't, like with a lot of the negative stuff, and I get overwhelmed easily. I kind of watch my weather and then turn it off, but maybe my brain is on that. So funny. Yeah, and so it's a lot, right? Like you've had it on your mind. So like I've had it on my mind. And then like, you know, people are talking about World War III and this and that. And I'm like, oh my good Lord, you know. I always put out prayers that like everything happens for a reason. I wish we were in the world of like utopia where we didn't have to, where we don't feel like we have to go to war with each other. Like human beings are human beings are human beings. It doesn't matter, like all this stuff. But then there's ones who are so angry, and religion and this and that. And so sorry, I feel a sneeze. Oh, I've also been noticing, Casey, did I pop up for you with my lives saying that I'm on my lives? People have been saying they haven't seen my notifications, that I've been getting more filtered. So hopefully that's not the case, but for some people I feel like it is. I've had some lives are like pushed with TikTok and I get really, really busy, and then others I'm like really, really slow. Oh, good. Listen, I yawn, I do all the things. I'm like, I'm just a human being. Lives can be hard because pre-recorded things, you have ways to edit. And so I get it that you're just like, okay. Oh, you know, I didn't even think I could work outside today. I should have worked outside because it's nice though. I remember my ring today. I got it on. I have my parents visiting. They're driving back from Florida. They stayed a month in Florida and they're driving back to the Cape. They're gonna stay for a couple of days. Thank you guys. What's up, Chels? Yay! Me too. Where are you going? I'm going next week. We're taking a cruise. Watch, you're on my same cruise ship. We're leaving out of Fort Lauderdale, Royal Caribbean, down to the Bahamas. I'm going to Coco Bay and I always want to say Atlantis and Bahamas. Nassau, because I know Atlantis is the hotel there. Thank you for tapping my live. I love it. Look at the moon together. Yes. That's super cute. Did you guys hear the I love to tell you guys know I love to share stories as I'm sitting here, because if I'm not working with somebody one-on-one, I tend to just chatter. But did you hear of the intuitive healing session that I did, I don't know, a couple of days ago, where I worked with the 1-month-old? But I did an intuitive session on Mama when she was pregnant with baby. And I said something in the session. I don't know if she got a medium reading or if she got intuitive healing with me, but I said, listen, baby's gonna be fine. I was like, everything's gonna be fine, but baby's gonna have something with like webbed feet or something. That's what I came up with, webbed feet. Guys, this baby was born with the umbilical cord was wrapped around its ankle, causing swelling in its feet. So baby's perfectly healthy, just fine, but it caused some swelling because it had been constricted for quite some time, or maybe it was through labor. I wasn't exactly sure, because all I know is the certain text. And so she wanted me to do some intuitive healing on the baby being 1 month old with the swelling. So I'm excited to hear hopefully how baby's doing, get an update. But I thought that was kind of crazy, that I was like, whoa, that came up in the I'm impressed. Like, I don't like think some things are possible or what I'm saying is real, and then I get the validation back and I was like, holy crap. Like, I can't explain it, guys, sometimes, you know? So he didn't have webbed feet, but he had something going on with his foot. It was, and so honestly, when I worked with him one-on-one on the other night, I was like, listen, I'm not going to charge you. I was like, let me work on baby. I was like, but you have to, you as the caregiver have to say it's okay for me to work on his healing. And I said, just tell him that verbally he's going to be receiving healing, just to relax. And it was like all perfect timing, because I was like, now I hope he needs to drink or have a last bottle before bed. And she's like, he's drinking right now. And I was like, perfect. Hi, Reka. Hi, I'm Joelle. I'm a divine psychic medium. I'm also an intuitive healer. On my lives, when I'm waving my hands right now, I'm being kind of lazy, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. That, or I'm just chatty. I do free intuitive healing for the collective, so you can sit back, relax, enjoy. You do not need to ask for where it goes. It's just going to go to where it needs to. If you wanted to work with me one-on-one, I would be so honored. $25 to connect to a loved one, $30 for healing. This is indeed my job, guys. I love to explain to you, like, welcome to my office. Just my job, just what I do. My office can move, though. It's mobile. Somebody asked me the other day while I was in the car, and they were like, why are you in the car? And I'm like, why not? I mean, I guess I could sit... I don't know. I live in a busy subdivision, and I feel like people are, like, nosy AF, and they'd be like, what are you doing? Hey, Des. I always call you Des, but I know your name's not Des. But I call you it. Because I can't remember. So I don't know how long I'll stay on. It's been about 30 minutes. You know, I tend to stay on for like maybe 45 minutes or so. But if I'm actively working out, I'll stay on. My list is open if you wanted to work with me when I'm on during the live. It's so true. It's so funny though, because it's like, holy, I don't know. It amazes me, right? Like, it's funny though, when I'm channeling spirit, I don't get as wowed. I sometimes do, but I don't get as wowed, which I feel like I should, because every little bit that I get should be like a holy crap, you know? But I think because I'm so used to it, and you have to be a bit confident in what you do. Somebody had said to me, oh, well, you're cocky and your ego can't even fit in the door. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what are you guys talking about? You know, like, you do not know. Have to go with Shanaka. Was that for a reading for somebody? There's knocking, and I'm like, is my dad knocking for me, or did you guys hear the knocking? My dad's here. I don't think he should. I don't know what's going on. I'll assume he'll come down and get me if he needs to. He might just be working on something, knowing my dad. Shanaka. Let me see. Let me double check. Hold please. I'll be right back. Let me just Shanaka. Yeah, 25. Shanaka, did you want that for you or somebody else? Oh, you're so sweet. All right, let's see. Excuse me. Kathleen Bickabis. Sorry. I read it quickly and I'm trying to say it back and I'm like, it's a B. It's a B last name. Kathleen. Can you hear me? Still here, or did she leave? Kathleen Bisbicus. Kathleen going once. Kathleen going twice. Okay, next person. Nana B. Nana B. Eventually somebody will respond. Nana B, I just saw you like the live, so I know you're here. Do you want... Yeah, there you go. Do you want a complimentary reading from Shanaka? Shanaka gifted it to somebody on the live. So would you like to connect to a loved one? Complimentary of Shanaka. He's very kind and generous. Shanaka is the one that says champ to win or something. Champ to something. So nice. I know, he's the best. Okay, so all I need to know, I don't need to know any further information. I just need to know the relationship of who you would like to connect to. The reason why I asked, because TikTok Lives will be a short reading. It's about 5 to 10 minutes. And I just want to beeline to that person. If it does not tell me a gender, please tell me a gender. Like if it's grandma, I know the gender. If it's, okay, perfect. I know the gender. Thank you. Because some people will say like X and I'm like, well, that could be female, that could be male. I don't know. Let's see. Did your husband always have like a buzzed head? Or did he have to shave it for some significance? I don't know why I saw really dark hair and I saw it shaved. This could be with work related, or it could be with an illness. I don't really know just yet, but I just saw it like buzz. Okay. Let's see. Did he happen to have an earring back in the day? I don't know if he had an earring older in life, but like, I don't know if he had an earring younger. I don't know why I saw this piercing here. He feels like he was like a rebel without a cause. That's what he's trying to explain to me, like his personality. Okay. He feels like he's like, nobody could tame me, but he's